Hey, Lotus?
The opportunity to potentially make yards after the catch. Going to have to be really careful trying to cover that.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Line getting set on second down. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Firing to the right, complete. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. They built this offense around finding mismatches and just get the ball in the back and let him do his thing.
Yeah, it didn't have to be long down the field. Like it threw it right near the line of scrimmage, but I got a guy when he gets in space, he can make big plays happen. Nice decision by the QB.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. They're trying to get to it. Going to try to get it himself. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25. They're set up for the first down. And the Blazers are marching down the field. They'll go to the ground. Just bury it. And he finds some solid space. Makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him.
Like a quarterback making the decision quick. I'm going to give it. I'm not going to throw the football off the RPO. Just let my back get some positive yards. You're getting 5+ yards. That is a great job by the offense.
And they'll put that scoreboard up and ready to work. They put 6 on the board. And the extra point makes it 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finish it up with a 15-yard scoring toss. He'll bring it out. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. So Kentucky's offense has the ball for the first time. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football teams. Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the teammates look towards them to step up in big games like this.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. He'll do it himself. Corralled and brought down by the defense. Kentucky right back to the line. Johnson looking to throw. And that pass picked off.
And what a great break on the football. Nice job squeezing. You know, defensive guys, man, you don't have great hands all the time, but you always remember your first interception. They'll always remember.
Touchdown, Blazer. On to attempt the try. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Defensively for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. He's going to run it. At the 20, he's got space. He's finally stopped, but a big play there with his feet as he moves those sticks.
Well, it's a great individual effort by him, but boy, oh boy, it came at a cost. He was able to go out and get some positive yards and make something happen
offense was clicking. Everything went well. Palmer, they executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. I'd love to see that here on the next drive, too. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense on their heels.
Quarterback checking off. He's going to pass. Shoots it to the left. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds for the first down. The Blazers are trending in the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with a pass. Quarterback adapting. It's complete on the right side. And he'll go out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they've got it right on the doorstep. What a first quarter for this offense. A chance to score again on first and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, UAB. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
This offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed. They've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Downfield. Offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The offense set for a first down play. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Blasted as he lets it go. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. From the gun, to give, looking for room. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
This is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
On third and long, no secret what he needs here. He'll pull it down and run. Get as far as you can and then get down. Don't take that hit. Kentucky sends out the punting unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. The quarter comes to a close, and UAB is on top. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. Kentucky will be forced to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. On the return, it's Gold. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Built the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gotten out everybody right now on the same page.
He's looking for a man on second down. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be third down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He's going for it all. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. And the Blazers will send out the punt unit. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punt. Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. They just haven't been able to get anything going, and they better get started or it's going to get away from them, David.
Yeah, and these are the weeks that you really wish that you were playing a video game. And you could just reset the console, start over, Jesse, and make something better happen early.
It just looked like they're sleepwalking in this first half, and it's not just one guy. They just haven't been playing collectively as a unit. And if I'm the head coach, I'm considering starting to give some other dudes some chances here.
Wide out in motion. They'll throw it on first down. Quarterback strolling away from Heath. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9. And the Wildcats moving quickly to the line. Johnson wants to throw it. Finds a soft spot in the middle. Didn't pick up a lot there. And more just a few. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And the pass hits, picked off. Got some room to run. He's inside the 40. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Looking to move it through the air. Pressure coming. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at 35. We'll see if they can get a little better protection after the sack. It's 2nd and 12. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. On 2nd down, they'll take to the air. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. And guys, they really need to take advantage of this field position on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's right on target. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. The Blazers come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. Fires on the move. It's caught downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Boy, his freshman quarterback has a head. He's seen that thing in there. And the Blazers have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They want to throw it. Finds his man. Touchdown, UAB. Lead the ground and finish the deal in the end zone. And the extra point makes it 28-0. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field to score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I'd have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, you should have ran a better route.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Quarterback on the keeper. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Now facing a 3rd and long. Johnson looking to throw. Soft spot in the middle. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. Wants to throw on first down. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. Taking it the other way. Touchdown, Blazers. What a great play by the defense. And paying it off with the interception return. And they tack on the extra point for a 35-0 lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. Arkansas is currently up big right now. So much so, feels like we can hear Big Suey inside our studio. They're up 14 over Texas. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. He's looking to throw. Feeling some heat. And he can't escape, and down he goes. Kentucky going quickly. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Grabbed in the middle. It's Klein. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. He wants to throw. Still looking on the move. Still running at the 40. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Johnson wants to throw it. Quickly complete. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the 1st down. Kentucky now operating in the red zone. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Going up top on 1st down. On a little time, lets it go. Touchdown, Wildcats! And they made it to the house where they found that 6 points waiting on them.
Man, nice job getting the passing game going. This is big, man. Going to the half. And listen, I know you're trailing, but building some momentum. Maybe this second half we keep airing the football out, cutting into this deficit, and who knows what the heck will happen.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. He's got the back in the middle. And you make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what a pleasure it's been to watch these two teams thus far there in Birmingham.
The Blazers will kick it off to start the second half. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. Huge deficit to start this 3rd quarter. They just need to find something to build a little confidence.
Yeah, it hasn't gone well. When you're trailing by this much, this first drive, man, does everything matter and hinge on this? Because every possession in the second half is going to be critical.
Yeah, and I think if you're on offense, why hold back? What are you worried about? Nothing went well in the first half for you. At this point, trailing by as much as you are. Real caution to the wind. Be aggressive, and let's just see what happens.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Johnson looking to throw. He'll try to do it himself. Picks up the 1st down and gets down to avoid contact.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't. He's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
And that is a big hit. And that's a hit that I'm going, listen, if I'm the OC, I'm the head coach, I don't want to take many of those. I want to run the RPOs and I want to run my quarterback. But, Palmer, I got to understand the difference between the critical situations when I wanted to take hits and the other times when I wanted to take slide.
Yeah, you got to live to play another day if you're this quarterback right now. You know this defense, their eyes are lighting up every time they see you take off and run. They know they're going to get those opportunities to try to put you down. You've got to slide. You've got to try to get out of bounds. You've got to really try to save yourself because this team needs you. They're going to win the game.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. He wants to pass it on second down. Gets it out quickly. They make the stop after the catch. Still some work to do to pick up that first down.
I think really good wide receivers do a good job of making every route kind of look the same. You could tell this looked like a vertical route. So if I'm a DB, I'm bailing, and all of a sudden he sits that hitch down. Nice job by the wide receiver, creating enough separation to create a positive game.
This is an offense that really sees their identity as being able to run the football. Nice job there picking up the first down.
Looking to go up top on first down. Gets rid of it. Got his man on the right.
Well, look, this quarterback has struggled a little bit in this game with interceptions. Maybe he was being too greedy early on that time. Made a real good decision. I'll tell you what, that's a nice catch by the running back because that ball's in the air a long time. You're throwing it all the way out to the field.
Rush coming in high, and they got him at the 29.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away by his selling the fake. He had no shot.
On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Complete downfield. Touchdown, Wildcat. What a catch and run for 6.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
UAB regains possession. The Blazer offense back onto the field. Quarterback checking the play. To the air on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Darnold. Sets one guy, now he's loose. And he's brought down to the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Comes out throwing on first down. It's complete to the left. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short. Off play action. They're bringing heat. And here's a fumble way behind the line.
Good awareness by the offense. You never want to see the ball on the ground, but a nice job understanding to just kind of jump on it, make sure you keep possession.
Third down is where the money is made, but they're lucky to be here after that ball was loose. He's looking downfield to throw. Going for it all. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. And the Blazers will try to pin them back with the punt. Fair catch called for and made. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. Last time they had it, they took it down the field for a touchdown. They can build some confidence that they could go back-to-back scoring drives here.
Yeah, and remember, it's not uncommon for offenses to find themselves as the game goes on. They had some things not go their way early, but they found something last drive, David. Let's see if they can build on it.
Yeah, you just pick and pick and pick until you find that place where you're like, okay, this is an advantage I have. They clearly found that dude. They score here, we're in for a ball game.
Running back goes in motion. Johnson wants to throw it. Looking to the big tight end. Got him downfield. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. Kentucky right back to the line.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play. Another interception. That's his 4th of the day. Trying to take it back. And he was trying to chart a course on that pick for pick 6, but he'll be stopped at the 31. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. After punting the last time they had it, they ought to be set up for a much better result with this drive.
This offense better be licking their chops.
A shot toward the end zone. That one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on play-action fake. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Third play of the drive, and they need to make something happen here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws for the tight end. He's got it. And they bring him down, but you just see this freshman rifle that thing in there. The Blazers will snap it on 1st and 10. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Using the quick game. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. The quarter comes to a close, and UAB is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Touchdown, UAB! And the beatdown has ensued. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you've got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Quarterback extends the play. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
Well, the defense is not taking their foot off the gas. They've got a huge lead. We're early in the 4th quarter, and still they're getting pressure on this quarterback, registering a sack.
And the defense wrestles him to the ground. 3rd and short now from their own 48. Johnson looking to throw. It's complete. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. The Wildcats are on the move.
Get set, get set.
He's looking to throw it. Fires to the big fella. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. After the short completion, let's see if they go back to the air. Trying play action. Looking down the middle. He's got an open man. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Keeps it on the bootleg. Skips away from pressure. They'll wrap him up, and he didn't find the same kind of running room this time as he did on the previous play. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Option look. It's Johnson. And he'll be brought down.
And this offense knew coming into the game, when they get to the red zone, it's going to be tough sledding because it's hard to run, especially against this physical defense. They're one of the top 5 defenses stopping the run. And you know at this area of the field, it's really tough to throw it. Let's see who the more physical side is.
That leaves him with a tough 4th down situation. You'd love to just chip into the lead, but at this point, a touchdown's what you're at.
And I think it just clears up the decision-making later in the game. But I think you stay aggressive here. You try to...
They got him! It's a sack! Took a chance to try to score the touchdown, and they'll get nothing.
Yeah, that's just a play the quarterback can't make. 4th down, down by the goal line. That ball's got to find its way in the end zone somehow, some way. You simply cannot take a sack. I know it's difficult. The defense is bearing down on you, but you've got to be able to negotiate that throw and at least give somebody a chance in the end zone.
Trying to start the drive with a pass. Trying to escape and get it himself. Open space at the 25. They finally corral him, and he takes that into a big gain and a 1st down. They'll put it in play from the 27, 1st down. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Trying to find his man on 1st down. fires to the big fella. And they'll finally get him down. And great, terrific pickup. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. He's going to pass. Pocket starts to collapse. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Really need positive yards on second down. After the incompletion, they'll snap it from the 44. Still on his feet at the 45. And he's running in the open. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all for that one. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. And the Blazers trying to pay off the threat on first and goal. Looking to throw. Touchdown, UAB! And the route is on. We see some confidence over there as they're closing in on a Week 7 win. And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. Not a lot to feel great about in this one, Jesse, but I'm sure they'll try to seek out some positives.
Well, this might be an opportunity, too, Reese, to go back when they watch this game.
And they got him. He'll get him down for the sack.
And man, is that just an indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence.
And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. And that makes 5 interceptions from this one. The nightmare is alive. What a nice play on the pick. Didn't find much running room. They'll let it slide. They got it at the 29. UAB regains possession of the Blazer offense back onto the field. And now one of the most satisfying moments in football, just watching that clock drain away while you have control of the ball, Jesse.
And this is definitely one of the best play callers, right, for an offensive coordinator. Getting ready to go into victory formation. So many good things happened today. It seemed like everything he was dialing today, David, ended up working out.
No doubt. They've put a lot of highlights together, put a great offensive game together, complete football game. They get the win. On to next week.
Coming after him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but just live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
They're working that left side, and he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage.
And this offense continuing to spin the football, man, continuing to add to a great day. They built this big lead. They've shown you a variety that they can do a lot of really, really good things. And I like it, man. Continue to throw the football. Continue to be who you are. It's the defense's job to stop.
On fourth down, going to the air. He's got him, and they convert. And he is marked out of bounds after another big game. This aerial attack has had no problem moving the ball with chalk plays. Sometimes we don't give enough credit to a receiver knowing exactly where he needs to be on the field, and they pick up the first down there.
Yeah, and you got to give the receiver credit, obviously knowing where that is, but the defender needs to know where it is too. Where is he trying?
And they'll take this into the end zone, but hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. The Blazers will have it first and 10.
Double right. Jackrabbit.
Fast motion from the offense. Touch pass on the run. Defense just going after him. They stop him for a loss of 6. Timeout called by the offense. 23 seconds remaining in the game. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Blazer. And the punishment has been extended. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line.
Let's go.
They'll throw it on 1st down. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Johnson wants to throw it. Unleashes one. Makes the grab. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a 1st down. Well, look what we have here, guys. After all the early season doubts, these guys have put together a winning streak.
Sure have. Man, they're just believing in themselves right now. This is a completely different looking team than what we saw